Into your sanctuary, we've come to adore you, Lord. Into your sanctuary, we've come to adore you, Lord. In adoration and praise, we glorify your holy name. Into your sanctuary, we've come to adore you, Lord.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the communion of the Holy Spirit be with you all. My beloved ones, today is the first Sunday of the month of February, be the 2nd of February. And today the church celebrates the 4th joyful mystery, the presentation of the Lord Jesus Christ in the temple. And our readings will come today from the Malachi chapter 3, verse 1 to 4. Our responsory psalm will come from Psalm 24. Our second reading will come from Hebrew chapter 2, verse 14 to 18. And our gospel message will come from Luke chapter 2, verse 22 to 40. And today we are talking about presentation of the Lord in the temple. And God is a God who will first of all shape what he will do, and when the hour comes he will do it. He is capable of doing them. Malachi prophesies on what will happen in the future. And today he said, thus says the Lord, I send my messenger to prepare the way before me. And the Lord who you seek will suddenly come to his temple. The messenger of the covenant, to whom you delight, behold is coming. But who can endure the day of his coming? And who can stand when he appears? For he is like a refiner, full of soap. He will sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. He will purify the sons of Levi and refine them like gold and silver. They then present right offering to the Lord. The offering of Judah and Jerusalem will be accepted and will be pleasing to the Lord again, like in the day of old. He's now telling us, prophesizing that the messenger of life is coming and is going to purify all of us from our sinful way of life. And he has sent a messenger to go before him to prepare us for this coming. And who was the messenger sent to prepare the way? John the Baptist. And who is this to prepare the way? Our Lord Jesus Christ. And to make it more clearer today, the prophecy of Malachi has to be fulfilled, as we've seen God's message today, to Luke chapter 2, verse 22 to 40. He said, Jesus was presented in the temple when it was time for purification. The time for the mother to be purified after death. He presented his own son in the temple according to the law. That every firstborn son have to be presented to the Lord, consecrated to the Lord. And Joseph and Mary have to obey the law of God. They decided to carry their child, the only child, to the temple, as was the rule of God. And they went with 2 turtle doves. That was all they could afford. And carried the child to the temple in Jerusalem. And what followed? There was a man, Simeon, is a priest, who is so devoted and he had prayed to God that he doesn't want to die until he see the salvation prepared for Israel. Until he see the Redeemer of the world. And God granted him the privilege that he will not die until he behold the Savior of the world. And that day when the child was presented, Simeon was in the temple and was to preside at the temple. And when he saw the little child, Simeon prayed and sang. He said, Lord, now let your servant depart in peace according to your words. For my eyes have seen this salvation you prepared, which you have prepared for all nations, and for the glory of your people Israel. The light to be revealed to the Gentiles, and the glory of his people Israel. He went on to say, and he began to prophesy about the child. And the mother and father was marveled at what he was saying about the child. And he was telling them, behold this child, he said, for the fall and rise of men in Israel. This child is a sign to be contradicted, to be rejected. He will be a sign for the rise and fall of many. Or who accept the child will rise, or who reject the child will fall. And today Christ becomes the basis of the rise and fall of nations, and rise and fall of individuals. And the child was presented in the temple. And he said to the mother, for your mother, the soul will pierce your heart, so that the hidden thoughts of men might be revealed. When you see the church being persecuted, the mother church being persecuted, that is when the soul pierces the heart of the mother church. And hidden thoughts of men, people you never believed will be the people persecuting you. People you never thought, you thought they were Christians, will be the people persecuting the church. People you thought they were good people, they thought to be the terrors of the system. The soul will appear inside, so that they thought and hidden plans will be revealed. Jesus was presented in the temple, bringing joy to the Simeon and Anna, the son of Phanuel, who married only for 7 years and became a widow. She's now a prophetess in the church, spending all her time after the death of the husband praying and fasting and staying in the temple. She's now 80 years old. And when the child was brought to the temple, she recognized the child and began to tell the people who were hoping for the salvation of Israel, and that's the child. He was talking about the child. And they were marveling, this little child will save us from bondage. Calm the storms in our life. And when the child Jesus was presented in the temple, it was joy for the parents, was joy for Simeon, was joy for Anna. That is what is supposed to be in Sunday masses when Jesus is presented in the temple to us, in the temple of our house. It's supposed to be joy. It's supposed to be revelations of what is happening in our lives. So the presentation of child Jesus in the temple is the way the presentation of child Jesus in your own temple, which is your heart, the temple of our nation, the temple of the world. And today, that Jesus that is presented in your heart stands for two things. If you accept him, blessings. If you reject him, curses. It starts something to contradict our way of life. And all people are not going his way will reject him, because his life will contradict theirs. When his life contradicts yours and you will not want to repent, don't want to change your life, you fight. And that's what we call the persecution of Christians all over the world. The book of Hebrews chapter 2 verse 14 to 18, Jesus shared in our nature with flesh and blood. To show you we came in our own nature of flesh and blood. So that through his death, look at it, through his death, he might destroy the power of death. And with the power of death, the devil, deliver all those who through fear of death were subjected to lifelong bondage. Because you are not in God, you live in fear. Fear of so many things. And this fear is fear caused to you by the devil. And because you are living in fear, he can assist you into bondage. And this bondage, Christ came to undo the work of the devil. And that is the salvation we're talking about. To undo the work of the devil in your life, in my life, in our society. And liberate us from bondage. That's why the mission of Christ is to bring good news to the poor. The devil has made us poor. Christ came to bring us the good news. We are going to be rich. We're in bondage. Christ came to liberate us from bondage. He has made us blind. Christ has come to make us to see again. He has oppressed us by so many means. Christ came that we might be free and bring us the favors of God. That's the mission of Christ. And that's what he has come to do. And that's what the book of Hebrews is telling us. He came in the same way like all of us. But he died to bring us to salvation. He's like us in every way. But he wouldn't sin. So that he might become a merciful and faithful high priest in the service of God and making expiation for our sins. So he came in our own forms to cure us of our illness, to heal us of our bondage, and to bring us new life. He suffered and being tempted in all ways we were tempted, but he didn't sin. So that he can help us in our own temptations. That's why he came. And that's why the psalmist who understood the mission of Christ on earth were telling us, the Lord of hosts is the King of glory. Allow him to enter into your life. The King of glory, allow him to come into your life and you will be glorified. Allow him to come into your life and you will be lifted up. Allow him to come into your life and you will be liberated from bondage. Allow him to come into your life and your eye will open again. Allow him to come into your life, your poverty will change into riches. Allow him to come into your life, no person can oppress you anymore. Allow him to come into your life, you remain blessed. Since the presentation of Christ today in the temple is to present the truth of life into our lives. Let's ask God to give us the grace to accept him into our temples today and then attain the purpose for which he created us. So that we go about doing good and serving others and glorifying God with us through Christ our Lord. May the blessings of Almighty God presented in the temple be upon all of you today, and with the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Peace be with you all. We look forward to see you tomorrow.